Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a few different ways to link our chords with scales. This is going to be a fairly music theory heavy or introductory music theory heavy video. So I would definitely recommend reading Music Theory in One Lesson. You can find it in the shop linked below. Let's get started. So first off, as you know if you've read Music Theory in One Lesson, our chords are built off of a scale. Here we have the C major scale. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pick two chords inside of that scale and link it up with three different kind of melodies that you can play in between chords. You can use this strategy for any chords that you derive. Of course, Music Theory in One Lesson is definitely going to help you with that. So we're going to pick a C chord as our first chord and our A chord as our second. So that is a 1 and 6 progression. So our C is the 1 built with the root of the scale, and we have C, E, G, C, E, and we can add this G on there if we want. The second chord, A, E, A, C, E. Now, to hook up these chords with perhaps an interesting melody, first we want to use the C major scale in between them. Of course, it's built off of C major, so C major seems like a good scale to start with. Using the first method, stepwise melody, we're going to connect C to A. So the trick behind this really is just taking two notes between each chord and bridging them. So we have E in the C chord, and we have A in the A chord. So let's do E, F, G, A. So right? We could even go C to E, so. And then the second one. Right? Even C to E up here, so. Or G . So that's a great way to bridge between two chords, and you can also do it in reverse. So if you're coming back from, so next, let's do some neighbor notes. Method 2 is the neighbor note. So find a note that both chords have in common. In this case, we have two of them, C or E. Let's pick E. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go one note up in the scale and then one note back down in the scale. So if we do now we go to the next note and back. You can even go down. So or mix them. So that's the second kind of melody you can bridge with. The third is called the skip and return. This one, what you're basically going to do is you jump through the scale, and you overshoot the note you're going for, and you go back down to it. It's pretty simple. So let's just say we were going C to E, I'd go C, F, E. So and you can go the other way around too. You can go so you can go below C. So if we went E to C in this scale, going below it would be B. So of course, we want to go to one that they have in common. So let's try C here and try the same idea. So we can do G to C and overshoot it with the D. So if we get that's a good way of doing it. What if we went down and back up? So let's say we do C, the G up here, down to B, so neighbor note. So you can do this with other scales, other chords, of course. Just find what they have in common and be able to use that scale to hook up the notes inside of these chords. This is also a great way to find just notes to decorate inside of your chords while you're strumming. Just notes of the scale. So take a look at what chords you know, try to figure out the scales in between, and use these three really cool tricks to play some cool melodies in between. If you need help with the music theory, of course you can check out music theory in one lesson right here, and you can also subscribe right there. Happy practice. Definitely do not forget to subscribe and like this video.